Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Calomalka, and I'm a Rank 1 Heroes of the Storm player. In this video, I'll be going over how to pressure objectives using body language and positioning from a warrior's perspective. A lot of these same principles apply to playing other roles in the game, it's just the positioning specifics are a little bit different. Positioning is a key aspect to high-level play. A hero being out of position can be the deciding factor for a teamfight or objective pressuring situation. You can also make the enemy team think things that aren't necessarily true. Like by positioning super aggressively, you're inferring that you have your whole team behind you out of vision. Just make sure that you have escape abilities if they do happen to call your bluff. On Blackheart's Bay, your primary objective during the first 45 seconds of the game is to try and gain positional advantage in the mid lane. In the current meta, usually one person is supposed to go bot lane, preferably a specialist or someone that can cause a lot of lane pressure, while the rest of your team should go mid to fight for control over the top chest. It's ideal to gain control of the vision circle, but it's definitely not worth losing health to, because if you lose your health pool, you lose pressure. So save your cooldowns to escape, and don't hard engage fights over the vision circle unless it's a guaranteed win. It's an even 4v4 in the mid lane, and both sides are waiting for the 50-second mark, because that's when the first wave of chests spawn. I want to try to get away with positioning myself on the offensive side of the chest, because the enemy team will focus damage onto me and leave my team free to attack the chest and attack their front line. In this scenario, I'm saving my cooldowns to escape, because a Nubarak isn't very strong early, and if I hard engage with my cooldowns, chances are I would die. As I usually say, auto-attack as frequently as you can, and just be cautious of how the overall fight is going. Because we gain a positional advantage on this objective, we get 4 to 5 coins for absolutely no loss. We have a Zagara soloing bot lane with 5 coins, myself with 4 coins, and our Uther has 2. We have everything to lose at this point in the game, so as soon as I see my team getting engaged on in the top lane, I make sure I'm there to defend them. You always want to try and deny the other team what they want. In this case, they want to land a kill, so I try to make sure that I'm there to scare them away. I don't engage because our team wants to disengage, we're the ones with something to lose. I simply place myself in front of their team to scare them off. You'd be amazed at how much you can accomplish on this map by simply roaming around as a team and positioning strategically. From our early game pressure, we snowball fairly well into the mid game. What I want to highlight in this clip is that positioning for objectives is so important that it overrides some very fundamental rules in this game, such as never fight when you're at a numbers disadvantage. Yes, we have level 16 here, but one talent doesn't mean it's okay to engage a team that has 5 people when you only have 4. I had absolutely no intention of fighting this, but I'm positioning as if it's a possibility for my team. Because we play this fight well and position on the fringes of the fight, we're able to open up an opportunity to engage, which lands us 3 kills and is the deciding factor for the game. Positioning is one of the most important assets in this game. The more you take it into consideration, the more often you'll find you win team fights and take objectives. Heroes of the Storm has an integrated replay system, and if you haven't already, I seriously suggest that you spend some time going over your teamfight positioning and objective posturing in your Hero League games. You'll see very quickly where your strengths and weaknesses are, and you'll become a much better player by studying your mistakes and fixing them proactively. But that's it for positioning in this video. This is a topic I'm going to be covering fairly frequently because of the sheer magnitude of it, and I'll make sure that I cover all of the roles in detail. Thanks again so much for watching, and if you thought this video was informative, please support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. See you soon, boys!